I just don't get it sometimes. I don't get why I can't let certain things go. It's like my heart can stay connected to certain moments in time for so long, even though they seem to only make me sad. Most of the time, the memories of those moments just don't go away. It was winter, about a year ago, that night that I walked her home. We had been at a birthday party of a mutual friend. It was just past midnight. I see her put her coat on to walk home alone, and I offered to walk with her. She smiled, and we left. And then outside was this still snowfall. Those flakes seemed like they were falling in slow motion. It was one of the most crazy things that I've ever seen. It was cold, but the cheap beer and hard alcohol still in our systems kept us warm. When we walked down the empty streets, the snow seemed to fall slower, like it was listening to the pace of our walking. We ended up talking all the way to the nearest train station. What about? I don't know. I just remember watching as those snowflakes would burrow themselves inside the strands of her hair. I never thought that a simple snowfall would help me notice the small intricacies of somebody else. Her hands looked freezing, so I gave her my gloves. Mine then became frozen, but I didn't seem to care at all. She talked about her class that she had to wake up for the next morning, and I remember thinking if only I could have been as smart as her, as responsible as her. We made it to the doors of her apartment. She thanked me. I hugged her, and I watched her go inside. I'm not sure how long I stood outside that door after that. I didn't know when I would see her again. The snow started to fall harder. I took a walk. I walked through that blizzard happy because it had been a while since I cared for somebody. It was nice, for once, to care for her that night. I was drenched in snow, piles falling on my head, but I kept walking, fidgeting with a beer cap with my frozen fingers. During my walk, I found a lamppost, standing in the tundra all by itself. Lonesome, like me. I stared into the flickering light inside, wishing, hoping that she would come back out in the snow with me. She never did, and she never will. This lamppost and I were not too different from one another, both still, watching, waiting for an endless cold to pass.